What if I told you there's a pair of earbuds that could go toe-to-toe with Bose's $329 ultra-open earbuds and cost less than a third of the price? And then I told you there's a better way to listen to music, podcasts, and audiobooks during your workout sessions. And no, I'm not taking you back to the days of wired headphones, because we're not cavemen after all, are we? Today, I'm taking a look at the SoundPeats Clip1, a pair of open-ear clip-on wireless earbuds that launched in late 2025 and have been quietly turning heads across the audio community ever since. SoundPeats isn't exactly a household name. You've probably never seen them in a Best Buy display or spotted a celebrity wearing a pair. But since 2010, they've been building a reputation as one of the most quietly impressive value audio brands in the game. And the Clip1 might be their best product yet. Alright, so the Clip1 arrives in a compact white box with an image of the earbuds printed on the front. It's pretty clean, pretty minimal, pretty standard for this price range. Pop it open, and the first thing you'll see is the earbuds case, a USB-C cable here. There's a little white package that comes with the user manual, which is here. A cute sticker sheet. Sure. And a piece of paper directing you to download the, what do they call it? The Peats Audio app. The charging case, which was originally wrapped in a bit of plastic, sits in this molded tray, and it's a bit bigger than you'd expect for clip-on earbuds, to be honest. But the case is really smooth, gray, and features a very plastic shell. And were it not for the USB-C port on the back, it could easily double for, a case of floss. If I'm being honest, the case feels kind of cheap. It's very lightweight though, which I guess can be seen as a positive. But overall, the lid is a bit stiff. Even just handling it casually, you can feel a bit of give and a feel of that sort of plastic shifting a bit on the hinges. So yeah, there's definitely some room for improvement with the case here. But here's the thing, when you lift the lid and you pull out the earbuds, your opinion about this product starts to shift a little bit. These things look pretty cool. The earbuds themselves have this small spherical speaker pod, and it's connected by this thin wire arch. It's kind of futuristic looking and very minimalist. The beige colorway, in particular, has a matte, lifestyle-friendly look that doesn't scream cheap tech gadget. And speaking of colorways, these earbuds come in 3 different colors. And that's it. No extra ear tips, no wing tips, pretty bare bones. But for $90, it's not entirely unexpected. The case is definitely a weak point, but the earbuds themselves are a strong point. Let's have a look at what's actually under the hood. Okay, let's talk specs and features, because the Clip1 earbuds are honestly stacked for their price point. Starting with the driver, you're getting a 12mm dynamic dual magnet titanium alloy driver. That's a relatively large driver for clip-on earbuds like this. And it definitely matters for sound quality. We'll get to that in a bit. Bluetooth is version 5.4, and while I wish it was the latest Bluetooth version, 5.4 is still solid. Now here's where things get interesting. The Clip1 supports LDAC. That's Sony's high-res wireless audio codec, capable of transmitting audio at up to 990 kilobits per second. That's something you typically don't see until much higher price points. It also supports Dolby Audio for spatial sound in movies and games. There's also something called Dynamic EQ Pro, which automatically adjusts the sound tuning in real time based on what you're listening to and at what volume. AutoSense is another clever feature. The earbuds detect which ear they're on and automatically assign the correct left-right audio channel. No more putting on your earbuds and wondering why the stereo is reversed. Multi-point connectivity is another great feature that lets you pair up to 2 devices simultaneously, so you can have your laptop and your phone connected at the same time. There's also dedicated low-latency gaming mode that can be toggled in the companion app. And then there's Aero Voice. That's SoundPeats' patented wind suppression tech, which they claim reduces wind noise on calls by up to 25%. We'll test that in the call quality section. Feature for feature, though, this list would look impressive on $150 earbuds. At $89, it's pretty remarkable. So how do you actually control these things? Well, the Clip1 uses touch panels on the larger oval section, the counterweight that sits behind your ear. You tap it once, twice, hold, you get different functions depending on which side you're tapping. The tap controls have worked really consistently for me, so not much to speak about there. I've seen some other reviewers have trouble with accidental touches and sensitivity has been an issue for them, but I haven't experienced that at all. And as you can see, these have been clearly designed to solve the problem of earbuds that fall out when you're exercising or engaging in some other sport or rigorous activity. That problem they solved. But of course, there's plenty of other wireless earbuds that have solved this problem as well at various price points. For more granular control, you've also got the Peats Audio app. It's available for free on iOS and Android devices. Through the app, you can see battery percentage for each earbud and the case individually. You can toggle game mode, access Dolby Audio, choose from EQ presets, and do a firmware update. But the standout app feature is the hearing test. You run through a quick series of beeps at different frequencies and volumes, and the app generates a custom EQ profile tuned to your specific hearing. Did it change the way these earbuds sounded for me? Yeah, kind of, though not in a massive way. I'd say maybe there was a 10 to 15% improvement in the way music and spoken word began to sound. Pairing on these is pretty standard. Open the case, earbuds go into pairing mode, find them in Bluetooth settings on your device, pair them, and then you're done. All right, let's talk about sound performance. This is the section everyone cares about. How do the Clip1 earbuds actually sound? Well, let's set expectations first. These are open-ear earbuds. They don't go in your ear canal like AirPods do. There's no seal. There's no noise cancellation. So right off the bat, you're trading bass depth and isolation for comfort and awareness and not losing these every 2 seconds because they fall out of your ears. That's the fundamental design trade-off. That said, these sound very good, at least to my ears, because of the fact that they are open earbuds. Overall, I found that the sound profile felt only slightly compressed, and overall it felt, lively without that sort of common artificially boosted sound that you can find on a lot of earbuds in this price range. These buds also feature, like I said, LDAC, which is a proprietary lossy audio coding technology developed by Sony for streaming audio over Bluetooth. So sound-wise, where do the Clip1 fall short? For me, it's at the low end, the sub-bass. It definitely rolls off quite steeply, and the very deep notes are not very audible. But it's important to note that I don't think that's a flaw unique to these Clip1 headphones. It's more of a flaw related to the open ear design that all earbuds suffer from like these. So if you live for bass-heavy genres like EDM or hip-hop, you'll definitely notice that these aren't the most ideal form factor for music like that. Battery life is one of the Clip1's signature strengths. You're getting approximately 8 hours of playback from earbuds on a single charge at around 60% volume, which is about 3 hours longer than the AirPods 4. And the case holds 3 additional full charges, bringing the total to 32 hours of combined listening time, which is kind of on par with what the AirPods 4 offer. Here's the catch though. If you enable the LDAC, that per charge battery life drops to around 4 hours. That's a pretty significant cut. So you're basically choosing between super great audio quality and runtime every time you use LDAC. On the plus side, a 10-minute quick charge gives you back roughly 2 hours of listening. That's not the fastest quick charge in this category, but useful when you're just running out the door. The case charges via USB-C. There's no wireless charging, which again at $89 is expected, but certainly worth noting. For reference, the Bose Ultra Open Earbuds give you about 7 to 8 hours per charge, so the Clip1 matches or slightly beats them there, and absolutely destroys them on total case capacity at a fraction of the price. Okay, let's talk comfort. This is arguably what the Clip1 was designed around more than anything else. And depending on how you feel about your ears, is maybe these headphones' strongest suit. Each earbud only weighs 5 grams. That's extremely light. The N-Flex Arch memory wire adapts to your ear shape without clamping or pinching. And the open design means there's no pressure inside the ear canal and no heat buildup from a seal. And for anyone who wears glasses like me, as you can see, there's no overlap between the arms of the glasses and where the earbuds sit on your ears. That said, for extended sessions of 3 hours or more, you will begin to notice a bit of pressure from the counterweight on the back of the ear. I wouldn't describe it as bothersome, it's just something you'll be aware of during very long wear sessions. Now for workouts, the fit is both reliable and sturdy. I tried many a head wiggle, shake, and head bang to dislodge them, and they've stayed on my ears 100% of the time. No falling out of my ears whatsoever. So these are more than good to take running or to the gym. And of course, because they are IPX5 rated, you'll never have to worry about water or sweat causing any sort of problem. Let's zoom out from the specs and talk about what it's like to live with the Clip1 day to day. The open ear design means you're never truly in your own world. Music and podcasts and audiobooks play in front of your ear, while ambient sound like traffic, coworkers, announcements still reaches you naturally. SoundPeats frames this as safe listening. And whether you prefer that over noise cancellation as well, more of a personal choice. For commuters, this means you can hear your subway stop. For runners, you can hear cars coming up behind you. For people in offices, you can stay aware of your surroundings without looking antisocial. The trade-off is that in truly loud environments, busy city streets, the audio can feel thin and get drowned out. The lack of noise isolation is a feature that I guess becomes a bit of a bug when the world is being particularly loud. Phone call quality has also been very solid with these, even in windy conditions. And while I've seen some other reviewers mention that they had some Bluetooth stability issues, I've not experienced this at all with my pair. Day to day, the overall user experience is best described as effortless. Pop them on, they connect automatically. They're comfortable enough to forget about. You don't need to think about them or worry about them ever falling out. All right, that is the SoundPeats Clip1. The budget, open-ear earbuds quietly making expensive ones look, well, a bit overpriced. If you want to pick up a pair of these, I've left some links for you in the description below. And if this review helped you out, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more gadget reviews like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.